Hey there YouTube, Stealth Talker here with a brand new video. Today I'm going to be showing you Bespin on the OG Battlefront, and I apologize in advance. The audio is kind of crappy. I don't really have a good TV to do this on, as I told you mine broke. But the good thing is most TVs can use AV cables, so that's a plus, and I was able to get it on a TV. The problem, it also looks really flashy for some reason, like the screen is really weird looking. I have no idea why. And I also apologize, the audio is kind of staticky and you can hear my controller in the background. It's really, like, I guess, sticky and kind of clicky. Like, it's really stiff and clicky on every button, and, like, especially the sticks when you push down for, like, R3 and L3 and stuff. It's kind of cool. Anyway, we're on the OG Cloud City. This is my favorite map of all time in any shooter game ever. This one right here. I gotta say, it's so fun. I love it. The corridors, the carbon freezing chamber, everything. It's just awesome. It's one of the greatest maps, in my opinion, of all time. So fun. And then this original game mode here, you can't really see it. It's cut off a little bit. But at the top there, there's a reinforcement count, and basically what you try to do is you try to take over either all of the command posts, and once you capture all those, it goes into a victory countdown because the enemy can't spawn in anymore, or you try to kill all their troops, and it's about 250 troops that you have to kill. As you can see right there, I accidentally gave my computer guys an order, and I didn't mean to. I meant to reload. In Battlefront 2, the down arrow is reload. In this game, it's square, so every time I hit the down button, it's telling people to hold their position, and I really don't mean that. I just mean to reload. So something you may notice right away compared to the EA's Battlefront is that guns in this game typically don't overheat. They have an ammo limit. Your primary gun has an ammo limit, and it has tons of ammo, so you usually don't run out, and you can easily pick up more on the Battlefront here. When you kill people or going up to ammo resupply droids. But they typically don't overheat. They have an ammo limit instead, and your secondary gun has infinite ammo but does overheat. It's kind of I think it's kind of a cool system, so you actually have to reload a little bit. It's kind of a hybrid system compared to the new Battlefront where it's all overheat and there's nothing that reloads. In this game, you do have, it's kind of both. So you have the primary guns generally just reload. There's one I can think of. I think it's like the clone trooper, bolt caster that doesn't. That one overheats. The Droidekas repeating blasters overheat. That's about it. Everything else is ammo limit. So you can see here, I'm going to use the blaster pistol real quick, show you the overheat function right after I killed this guy. And you can see at the bar at the top left there kind of goes down when you shoot it. And if it goes down all the way, then it takes a second to cool down again. So that's kind of how that works. Something else that's also interesting, there is a blaster cannon in this game. That's what the guy I'm using right now is the Rebel pilot. His shotgun was originally called the blaster cannon in this game. In the new one, it's like that minigun, like turret emplacement type thing. But in this game, it was a shotgun. So even the Empire Dark Troopers, which are kind of like the Shadow Troopers, but they have jetpacks, theirs were called blaster cannons too. And in about a second here, I'm gonna head downstairs to the carbon freezing chamber, which is pretty awesome in this game. It just looks so like straight out of the movie almost, and it even pulls carbon frozen stuff out of there every once in a while. And actually, as I'm capturing this base, you'll end up seeing it do that, and then you can jump into it and kill yourself if you want to, which I also demonstrate. It's really fun. I like that they included that in the new Bespin too. It's just so like iconic. You really can't make a Bespin Cloud City map without having the carbon freezing chamber there. It's awesome. And then like this random stormtrooper spawns in, but I deal with them pretty quickly. So like right about here, it starts going down to grab something from the carbon freezing chamber. I couldn't tell. I actually have never really been able to tell if it's Han Solo or not that it pulls out. But it pulls out this like rectangular piece and then it disappears. And I don't think it is Han Solo, because why would it disappear if it was? Must have just been something else that they froze. And then I killed myself. So that was a good time. And anyway, come up here next time. And a lot of the CPUs in this game were kind of weird. They would hide in like odd spaces, like a few of them would. There's one like right below us in the corner of the map for some reason, and there's always one there. It's really weird. So basically sometimes the CPU can be really weird in this game. I tried shooting this guy in the turret. You can see the blaster cannon in this game was not very accurate. It's kind of like the E4 actually. It does really good damage at close range, keeps its damage pretty good, and it's just a solid shotgun. It's way better at close range though, often getting you a one-shot kill. And I mean, it's way more overpowered than the E4 is, because it turns out that like a lot of the bullets group together, but they're like either shot to the top right, top left, middle, bottom left, bottom right. So if you hit one of those clump of bullets, they're basically gonna die. That's just kind of how it works with that gun. It's a little crazy, but it's totally fun. And then we got the Rebels OG Smart Rocket here with the, well, it's not actually, well, it is kind of. It locks onto vehicles if you hold it on them, and but it shoots 2 rockets instead of 1, which is kind of awesome. And it's just really fun to use as a Rebel Vanguard here. You can just go around and completely demolish people like crazy. It's really fun. And then, of course, you have the crappy blaster pistol that everyone has in this game. Yeah, I forgot that combat rolling is not double circle like it is in EA's Battlefront. In this Battlefront, if you hit double circle, your guy will prone out, which this is the only Battlefront you can go prone in, which I kind of wish they included that in some of the newer ones and stuff, but I don't miss it that much because prone's not that big of a deal, but it's just kind of fun. And this game was kind of fun with it too. You could like snipe and stuff. It was just a little it was kind of funny. And it was kind of fun to do. I mean, it's not like a huge thing that they didn't include it. I mean, they didn't even include it in Battlefront 2 because I don't think anyone would ever use it in this game anyway. It's not really like a good thing to do in this game anyway because you'll just get grenaded or something. But it's really fun to do. So now we're going to go to the mining platforms map in Bespin, and yeah, see you there. I'll be the Empire this time and demonstrate to you some of the Empire stuff. We got the Dark Trooper here. Dark Trooper's jetpack actually functions exactly like the one in the new Battlefront. It just shoots you up into the air for a few short seconds and allows you to fly around the battlefield. There's only one jetpack in this game that functions like Boba's, where you can fly around, and it is the Clone Trooper's jetpack. It like flies around everywhere, and you can like control it and stuff, and how high you go and all that. It's kind of fun. But the Dark Trooper does have a blaster cannon, and unlike the Rebel pilot, he has a ton of grenades. In this game, grenades are like just insane. You have so many of them. It's actually really fun. I love the grenades in this game. It makes it a good time. You know, you can just, it's kind of like how everyone complained about explosive spamming in the new Battlefront. That's basically what it is in this one. You're just chucking grenades all the time. It's really fun though. I like doing it. And now we're just the original Stormtrooper here. Their gun is pretty good. It's pretty much exactly like the Rebel gun, the Rebel standard issue rifle, but he does have more grenades than the Rebel Soldier. The Rebel Soldier, in this game, you have regular grenades, and you can also switch, kind of like your primary gun, you can switch to a secondary grenade, which is an anti-vehicle grenade. And being that the Rebels don't have as much vehicles as the Imperials have less anti-vehicle grenades than the Rebels do. The Rebels they kind of make a trade-off there. The Rebels trade off the regular grenades for anti-vehicle grenades, and the Imperial just has more regular ones versus anti-vehicle grenades. So that's kind of cool. Basically, you can see this map gets pretty hectic. It like really quickly. You have everyone just at this end. Like it's just a huge choke point, and everyone just gets like, you just get huge groups of enemies getting like grenaded and just blown up and stuff. It's crazy. And I always try to get through this part, and I always end up dying. Or sometimes I just kind of chill like right where I am there, and just try and shoot as many rebels as I can. This battle took a little longer than the other one, and I was a little surprised. I'm not really sure why it did. Usually when you control the majority of the command posts on the map, the other enemy team like bleeds reinforcements, so they lose them slowly. and that's usually what happens, and we controlled the majority, but for some reason they were staying like neck and neck with us the entire game. It was really weird. Anyway, I'm going to be the Scout Trooper now. The Scout Trooper's got a sniper rifle in this game, and I'm going to go get some mad headshots real quick, especially on this Wookiee right here. Aiming is really difficult in this game. The sensitivity is total garbage, and like I said, my controller's really stiff, so moving it just a little bit on that will move it a ton in the game. It's really hard to get headshots for me, actually, when that happens. But the good thing is it's a good 2-shot to the body, and that ends up killing them. So that's a good time. I mean, the Rebel sniper rifle is a little different, actually. The Rebel sniper rifle has a double zoom capability, so you can zoom in once and then twice to get an even farther range zoom. You can see sometimes when I'm the Scout Trooper, I zoom in and zoom out because I forget that he doesn't have the double zoom in. But the Scout Trooper has a higher ammo capacity. His gun has 6 bullets compared to the Rebel's 4, and I believe he also has more starting ammo than, like, more ammo capacity, as in clips he can hold, than the Rebel's Trooper. And in the new Battlefront, there really isn't a general purpose sniper rifle as there is in this game. There's a DLT-19X, but that takes a lot of skill to use. This one doesn't really take much. You just kind of point it and shoot. You can basically kill people really easy, pick off people really easily with it. There's also the pulse cannon, but that one's not really like a primary weapon of sorts. Although some people use it that way, it's not meant to be used that way. It's meant to be used as like a power-up, or if you see someone from across the map, or whatever you're doing, as a supplement maybe to the DLT-19X, something like that. And also, too, in this original Battlefront, there were also orbital strikes. You would send out the recon drone as a sniper and call it in with it, and you had to make sure it wouldn't die before it called in, and then it would just totally destroy your enemies, and it was awesome. You could also keep using it as long as you picked up more ammo. You could keep refilling on whatever these are, probe recon droids, I think is what they're called, and then it would just like absolutely destroy people. As you can see, it sends them ragdolling off the edge. It's pretty awesome. That's another thing about this game. Most of the time when an explosive lands near you, you're gonna end up ragdolling, and it's kind of fun. It's just like over the top, and it's pretty fun. I like that about these games, that they're not really totally realistic, and that they're kind of like a little over the top in terms of like, I guess, getting blown up or getting shot or something. It's just fun. I like it a lot. And actually, if you you can actually just jump off the edge on this map and go flying through the clouds for a little while, and then you end up dying, basically. It ends up killing you because, you're just going to fall infinitely if it doesn't, so that you can actually respawn. Right now, I am the Shock Trooper, and he's basically just a sand trooper with a rocket launcher. That's what he looks like. And then I got absolutely roasted by this Rebel pilot here. And then probably the guy I will do the best with the entire game, the Imperial pilot. His primary gun is a grenade launcher, and it goes pretty hard, I have to say. You can charge it up and fire it so that it has like a delayed kind of explosion. It's like throwing a regular grenade pretty much, and then you can just shoot it and it'll blow up on impact, which is kind of fun. It doesn't have incredible splash damage, but you can get multiple enemies if they're packed close together. It's pretty fun to use. I actually do pretty good with it right here, and end up going pretty hard at the top here with the Imperial pilot. The fun thing about these guys is, in this game, health and ammo works a lot differently. So you can there's like medical droids around the map, there's ammo droids around the map, so you can go stand next to them and get health and ammo and stuff, unlike in the new Battlefront where there's no ammo and your health just regenerates automatically. In this game, you have a standard health bar up in the top right. It just stays, whenever you get hit, it just stays there. You never regenerate health. But if you find a health pickup from killing an enemy, then it'll regenerate. But also, too, the pilots were able to give themselves and others health. That's their that instead of grenades, they have a welder that allows you to repair vehicles and droids, and they have their secondary there is a health and ammo dispenser. So it drops a combo health and ammo drop, which gives you a lot of health and a lot of ammo, and it's pretty awesome. I actually use it a couple times here when I run low on health or ammo. It's a good way to get yourself, I guess, back in action. It's kind of like the adrenaline stim from Battlefront, but it's from the new Battlefront anyway. But it's a little different. You know, obviously it doesn't like keep regenerating your health for a long time. You just gotta kind of put it down, and it doesn't always give you back full health, and it gives you like a set amount. So that's kind of cool. I like that about this. That you can kind of do that. It's pretty fun. I wouldn't like if they put that in the new one. It'd be totally OP. You just have people running around giving themselves health every 5 seconds. Basically, what it does is you have 5 of them, and you know, you can't, like, when I first thought of it, I was like, oh man, you could just keep giving yourself health because, you know, you pick up ammo from the health and ammo pickup, and it would also, you know, it would replenish your ammo, so it should replenish those, but it doesn't, which is nice because then it'd be totally OP. You have to replenish those from an ammunition droid, which I guess is easy enough to find, but the good news is you can't just replenish it in the heat of battle and just go infinitely using health and ammo drops. So now I'm back to the original Stormtrooper here. We're gonna end this game pretty soon. This video is gonna end up being pretty long because this battle is pretty long. So I'm probably just gonna cut it short here and end it now. I don't really have much else to say about the original Cloud City maps other than that they're completely awesome. I mean, I could have gotten in like a TIE Fighter or X-Wing on this map, but I totally forgot about it, and I also I don't really like flying in this game. It's a little harder. Actually, it's a lot harder because they don't really have, I don't know if if it was like a PlayStation 2 limitation or really what it was, but you can't fly like really at all around like that far away from the map itself, like the battle map itself. Otherwise, it'll pretty much make you self-destruct. It'll do like the thing where it does on the new Battlefront, where it goes return to battle, or or where are you going, and then and then you'll die in like 10 seconds. That's basically what this one does, except it'll say like deserters will be shot for the Empire, or like the rebels will be like something else. I don't remember what they say, but the Empire goes like deserters will be shot or something like that. And yeah, it's pretty hard to fly around, but it's pretty cool. They do a lot of damage to infantry. Like splash damage in this game is so much better on vehicle laser turrets. It's unreal how good it is actually in this game. Anyway, I actually ragdoll. I get hit by a grenade and go flying over the edge out of the map this time. So I'm going to let you guys see that, and then I'm going to end this video. So thanks for watching. This is Stealth Taco signing off.